Hi friends, this is Vishal and this is line graph for you. And let's see. This is the graph, line graph, as you can see. Just a minute here. So percentage profit of the two companies over the years are given, right? This is percentage 70%, 60%, 50%, 40%, so on. And this is the blue part is company A and red part is company B. And these are the years, right? 91, 92, 93, so on. Now let's begin with company A, that is blue. So in 1991 you can see the profit is 40%, right? And see this 1991. Okay. In 1992 the profit is 35%. You can see this is the middle part. Okay, 35%, 40%. Likewise for company B, that is red, this is 45% in 1991. For red part this is 45%, this is again 45%, and so on, right? Now mainly the question is what kind of questions will arise out of it, right? So before tackling question we must just try to see this. Well, income is expenditure plus profit. This is a key formula and will be useful from here on, right? Now the thing is, suppose if we have 100 rupees expenditure, right, and 40% profit, right? So the exact value of profit will be 40 rupees, right? So income will be like this expenditure 100 plus this profit, that is 140, right? So let's move to questions. Here the question is, if the total income in 1992 for company B, right, was 140 crore, what was the total expenditure in that year? So for company B, that is red, just a minute, yeah, for company B in 1992, this is 1992 and this is 45% profit, right? So given is income, that is 140 crore, right? Expenditure we don't know, and profit percentage is given, that is 45%, right? Now we know that I is equal to E plus P, and P is what? This P into E by 100. Okay, important step. So this becomes 45 E by 100. So income becomes what? E plus 45 E by 100, and that is E will take out and 145 by 100, right? So now we can calculate E from here. I is given, it becomes I equals E 145 by 100, right? I is 140, is we don't know, 145 by 100. So from here E becomes what? 140 into 100 divided by 145. So on calculating we will get 96.5 crore, right? Now, as of calculation technique, let me show you one thing. Now, this 140 by 145 into 100 can be calculated as, let's see, we can write numerator like this, okay? So we'll get what? This 1 minus 5 by 145 into 100, okay? This becomes what? 100 minus 500 by 145, okay? Now we have to calculate this. Just see. Now 145 into 3 times can be, right? So write this part as plus 65, okay? Now further this can be written as 65 by 145, right? Same thing. This is what? 3 and this is what? Approximately 0.5. Now from here, once again focus here, this can be taken as 100 minus 3 plus 0.5, that is 100 minus 3.5, that is 96.5, okay? So this is how we calculate, right? So let's, and the question is, in which year was the total income more than double the total expenditure in that year for company B? So company B is ready here, right? Let's see, we can write it like income is equal to expenditure plus profit, right? And profit can be given as expenditure into profit percentage, percent by 100, right? So let's see, for let's say for P percent, right, we can write it like E plus P by 100 into E. So this becomes E this, right? This is our income. Now by question, this income is should be, right? This is key. Now using equation 1, we get what? E cancels out, 1 plus P by 100 is greater than 2, we get 100 plus P greater than 200, P greater than 100. So that is not possible. Here you can see B is never more than 100%. The maximum value is 55%, right? So no year is as such, right? Here the question is, if the total expenditure of 1993 and 1994 together of company B was 280 crore, what was the total incomes in crores in these years, right? So let's see. say E1 and E2 with expenditure. This be 93, this be 94. We are given with E1 plus E2, that is 280 crores, right? And percentage profits can be seen from here. In 93 for company B it is 50%, right? And in 94 it is 40%, right? So income becomes what? This is expenditure, this is percentage profit, and this is income. So income becomes, using formula, E1 into 1 plus 50 by 100, right? Like I have taught you in previous questions, right? Now this becomes, okay, so total income is E1 50 by 100 plus this, okay, this is total income. Now as you can see, we are given with E1 plus E2, but we don't know the values of E1 and E2 independently, so the exact total income cannot be evaluated, right? So here the answer would be data inadequate, right? And yes, of course, if we were given with relation between E1 and E2, say E1 is 2 times of E2, then of course we would get the answer, right? But here where nothing as such is given, so data inadequate is the answer, right? So thanks for watching.